Hello my Coco Puffs, I'm Coco Peru, and I'm here today in this little fabulous little robe I just brought in Nashville, Tennessee. I thought I'd wear it because I just feel so comfortable in it, and I thought I wanted to celebrate it with you. Those of you that backed me at this level, I am about to read all of your names. I will butcher them. I'm from the Bronx, that's what we do, we mispronounce things. However, know that from my heart, I thank you so much. Also, this is an alphabetical order, starting with the first, according to first names. So if you're like an RST, you can just like skip over this because I have a feeling this is going to take like 10 to 15 minutes. All right, so let's start these thank yous, and I hope that you know that I'm so grateful. All right, ready? Aaron Illingsworth, Adam Simon, I love this name, Ahmad Aldagari, Aladdin Sane. Can you stop that for a second? Aladdin Sane. Why is there no space between Aladdin and Sane? Is that the way he sent it? Ooh, fancy. Aladdin Sane. So I don't want to take the pool. It's Aladdin Sane. Aladdin Sane. All right. Alan Pringle. I always liked a nice Pringle when I was a kid. Oh God, the can. Oh my God. Albert J. Brandt. Alex D. Sawyer? How do I stop it? Stop it! How do I say that last name? Sawyer?
Yes.
Yes. You're not even looking at your notes. You're just saying yes. Because you memorized this, I'm sure. Alex D. Sawyer. Well, this is a good one. Alexander Cavaluso. Or as we would say in the Bronx, Alexander Cavaluso. That Cavaluso kid. Anyway, Alexis Krim, Alfie Whitmore. What's it all about, Alfie Whitmore? Allison Marmon. I wonder if she's related to Vala Jean Merman. It's like Allison Marmon. I love it. Amy Gordon. That's an easy name. Amy Gordon. Oh, Angel Love Figueroa. That's a great name. Or Angel Love Figueroa. Audie Taylor. Ashley Hallback. What is his name? Baron Heinrich or Heinrich? You don't care, look at you. You're just shrugging it off. Baron Heinrich, it's a great name. Beverly S. Bailey. Wonder what the S stands for. Beverly, you couldn't send in your middle name? It's just an S you're giving me. All right. Beverly S. Bailey. Bill Moore. Bradford Jones. Brian B. Willie Trump. Or is it Brian B. Dash Willie Trump? You know, he might want that dash. Brian Bartnickawickawickawiks. That's like a sneeze. You know, Brian I can't say that name. Well, don't. Let me try it at least. Brian Bartnickiewicz. Man, I'm glad I didn't grow up with that last name, but it's very pretty. It's very pretty. But it's like, I would have been in kindergarten. Like, seriously, I have to write this whole name out? I'm still today, signing a check, I'd be like, no, it's too long. Brian Bartnick, that's what I'd shorten it down to. But it is a beautiful name, Brian Bartnickiewicz. Thank you. Brian Belovich. Brianna, I got notes about this name at the top, all right? Brianna Banana, but it's written, well, you can say Brianna Banana. That's the way we say banana. But Brianna Banana, love it. I love it. Bridget Nelson, Brock Sauce, oh wait a minute, I thought it was saucier, but it's not. See, my eyes are playing tricks. Brock Saw, he said. Brock Saw, he said. You give me the thumbs up with the face like this. What is that? That's conflicting. It confuses me. Brian Woost?
Weast.
Oh, you know that one? That's nice. He knows something. That was his job. He knows one. Brian Weast. I love this. C. Leonard Lee Coduty. He knows his name, honey. You don't fuck with his name. Cameron Cohen. Oh, casting by Patrick Baca, CSA. I know Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. Kathy Dixon LeMay. I went to high school with her. Great girl. Chad Belisena. Chad Milosevic. Chad Sal. That's the easiest Chad of the three Chads right there in a row. Chad Sal. I know Charlie. Charlie, I know you. I don't know how to say your last name. Charlie's easy. Daragi. Charlie the Druggy, right? No, Charlie Daruggy. This is Chiffon Dior and my friends at work.com. Chip apparently didn't want to send in his last name, but Chip. Thank you, Chip. Chris Hudnall. Christina Kretschmer. I love that, Kretschmer. Christine Fitzgerald. I think I went to high school with Christine, I'm not sure. Christopher D. Nelson, I know, wonderful. C.J. Herring, also known as Christy Fur. That's cute. Clyde Robinson. Colin Cook. Connor P. Guess he didn't feel like finishing the, right? His name must be long too. He was like, you know what? It's just a P. I don't blame you. Connor Bowen. Christian and Cameron Albee. Cyril Bissell? Oh, see? I'm a little fancy. Cyril Bissell. DeLoco Kid Productions. That's cute too. DeLoco Kid. That crazy kid Productions. But in Spanish. DeLoco. Right? Dan Dyer. Dan Helmerson. Dan Kagan, who I think I know. Danny Brown. Daniel J. Colt. Daniel Molt. Boy, Daniel's a popular name. Daniel Robert Watts. Daniel Wolfson. You need to scroll, dear. That's part of your job. Danielle Frazier. Oh, Darren Hill. Dave Ebersol. Now you're going too fast. See, that's your spiteful. You're going to show me. It's just like a child, this one. Where was I? David A. Ramirez. David Sellers. David W. Town. Oh, my next door neighbors. Well, they live across the street, so what is it? They're not next door, but they can, Dean and Marjorie Sexton. They have a lesbian daughter. Isn't that fabulous? Anyway, Dominic Gregorio, who I know. Doug. Doug didn't send in his last name, but, Doug. Hey, Doug. I love you, Doug. Oh, Drew McParlin. This one, I know this guy. Dror Steinberg, right? Yeah. He just wrote me the loveliest note on Facebook because I send him a happy birthday every year. I try to keep up with that stuff. And he actually wrote something beautiful back. Sometimes people are just like, I'm like, really? Okay. Dylan Duke. E.B. There's E.B. Edward Cow. Who's a friend of yours? Edward Cow. Okay, so Eric. And then another Eric. What are the chances that two Erics wouldn't want to send in their last names to Coco Peru? Eric, and then that other Eric. Thank you. Oh, here, Eric Frederick. So, Eric Frederick decided to send in his last name. Because then it would have been really weird if it was 3 Erics in a row. That would have spooked me. You know what I mean? And thank you, Eric Frederick, for sending in your last name. Erica Moses. Okay, Aaron. You don't know. You're shaking your head. Okay. Aaron. I hope I got it on one of those. It's a beautiful name. Oh, here we go again. Evan. And then that other Evan. You figure out which one is which, boys. But thank you. Oh, my friends at Feast of Fun. I love their podcast. Give them a listen. Freya Love. Great name. Gareth and Stevie from the House of Garvey. I love the way they spell house. Gary R. Jordan. Giovanni Secchi. I love Giovanni Secchi. Greg White, also known as the Pink Marine, just wrote a book. Pick it up. It's called The Pink Marine. Thank you, Greg. Hannah Guth. Heidi Kleiber. Henry Ho. I love that name. Herman Reyes. Isaac. Now see here again, Isaac. That's not a popular name. And then there's another Isaac right after it like that. And the one doesn't send it, the other one sends it. Isaac and Isaac McDonald. Jacob Mack. Jakey Emmert. James Templeman. Jamie Watkins. Jasmine Luna. Jason Jen, I know. Jason Maxwell Ashley. What kind of name is this? Wait a minute, this is a pretty name. Jatniel? Yatniel? As if it's a silent J, I don't know. Jatniel, Rosario. It's a beautiful name. I wish I could say it. Jay Ufford. Jeff Freilach. Jeff Warnock. Jeffrey Allman. Oh, like the Jeffrey Allman bands. Remember the bands? Loved them.
I think that was Greg Allman.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of his brother. Why did I say I'm Greg Allman?
He was married to Cher, right?
Yeah, for a bit.
But I don't think Jeffrey Allman.
All right, nobody cares anymore. Jesus, Jeffrey Allman, not Greg Allman. Jeffrey Brady, Jennifer and James Stipe, Jennifer O'Neill, Jeremiah Sharp, Jim Gold, Jim Hansen. I know Jim Hansen, wonderful director and costume designer. Love him. We worked together on something. I won't remember because I'm old now. But I worked with Jim. Jimmy M. Strano. Johannes Olsen. Or is it Johannes Olsen? You don't know. Okay, so we'll say it both ways. Johannes Olsen. I probably said Olsen wrong after all that. John A. Pewitt. John D. Albright. John Hinks. John Jankovic, John Patrick Patty. That's a great name. John Patrick Patty. Johnny Burgess. Joss Chason? Chason. See, I knew it had to be something pretty because, it doesn't flow off my Bronx, tongue. Josh Chason. Joshua Peace. Joseph. Julia Davidson, Justin J. McCoy, Casey. I know a Casey with the K. Could be that person. Catherine Nolan, Catherine Norton, Kelly Von Honey. Well, I went to high school with Kelly. That wasn't her name, Honey. She would have been tortured for it, I'm sure. Keenan. My air conditioner just kicked on, thank God. Kevin Alfera. Kevin Plessinger. Now wait a minute, why is Kevin's first name with a small K? Is that the way he sent it to you, or did you screw up?
That's the way it was.
That's the way he sent it to you?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see about that. Kevin Plessinger, I like your style. Kevin Stanford. Kieran Canistra. Kieran Canistra. Kim Terry. Kirk McKenna. Christian Hollett. Kyle A. Rupert. Kyle Olberia. Am I doing that right? Kyle Olberia. Oliveria. No, Kyle Oliveria.
Olive Era.
Oh, that's the way he wants me to say it. Oh, Kyle Oliveira. Like aloe vera. Kyle Oliveira. Lisa Mary McNair. Lyman Goodrich. Martin Bogarts. Look at the 2 A's in the first name and the 2 A's in the last name. Isn't that cute? Martin Bogarts. Maggie OConnell. What is this? Magnus. How do I say that? It's like Magnus. Oh no, she didn't to God. You see the thing? Oh, that you get.
Odegaard.
You just spit on me, for God's sakes. Magnus Odegaard.
Odegaard.
Odegaard. Magnus Odegaard. That's great. Magnus Odegaard. Mallory Nass. Mark Silverman. Margaret Evers Moroni. I went to high school with Margaret, lovely girl. Mark Hall. Marty Foy. I love the name Marty. Marty Foy. Matt Johnson. Matt, another Matt. Matthew Cartner. Matthew Elcock. Yeah. Michelle Utzler, who I know. Mia Aronin. Michael Finley. Michael Gonzalez. Michael J. Grella. You need to scroll, honey. Yeah. Michael J. Meyer. Michael Moroni, I know. Michael Rediros. Michael Stout. Michael Verastro. Michael Verastro, right? Lots of Michaels. Popular name. Michael Wallet, who I know, wonderful singer. Michael Mimo Morgan. That's cute. Mimo. Mike Mimo Morgan. Mike D. Dominic. You gotta put it together. Mike D. Dominic. Monica Kempsky. Monty Holsworth. Nancy Holsworth. Monty Holsworth. Nancy and John Iannone.
Iannone.
Okay. Nancy and John Iannone. Nate Boggs. Nathan Jarvis. Nathan Tranter. Nicole McCarthy. Nicole Sutton. Noel ONeill. NothingSacred.com. Because really nothing is sacred, is it nowadays? Thank God. NothingSacred.com. Thank you. Orlando Mejia. Is that right?
Mejia.
Oh, Mejia. Orlando Mejia. Patrick Sanders. Patrick Haraxes. You have no idea. Okay, thanks. Just leave me out here in the cold. Patrick Harax. Oh, Patrick, I'm so sorry. I'm not saying that right, but it's pretty. Paul Fitzgerald. Pavel Pasha Zalutsky. Wow, that's a mouthful. Pavel Pasha Zalutsky. Piero Toto. That's cute. Quinn Cummings. I know Quinn Cummings. Rainbow RV. That must be some sort of like a RV company for gays. Well, the LGBT community. Yes. And anybody else probably that wants to get a rainbow RV from them. Ray Murchison. You didn't capitalize his last name. Is that the way he sent it to you? Ray, I apologize if that's not right. But if it is, Ray Murchison. Reagan Fair. Reed Loveland. Rena Strober. I know Rena. Wonderful singer. Huge knockers. Richard Sanchez. Richard Webb. Rick Maida. Rob Meese. Robert F. Krumpholtz. Oh, I see. I thought that the IV was part of the name, but because I know Robert, and it's not. It's Robert F. Krumpholtz IV. Okay. Robert Powell. Robin Carrigan. Is a choreographer, that I worked with in the past, and an old friend. Roger Givens. Hey, Ronald and Susan Wogan, who just happened to be my sister Susan and her husband Ronald. Isn't that fabulous? My family supports this. Oh, Lord. Rosamund Hyde. Ross Marshall. Roy Hernandez. Ryan Robeson. Scott Edmondson. Scott Knapp. Sergio M. Arroyo. Sean Quinlan. Shoot Again Games. That must be like games where you shoot people. I love shooting again. That sounds dirty. It did, didn't it? It's not the way I meant it. All right. Stephanie Helen. Stephanie Taylor. Stephen E. Blennis / Roger J. Spinelli. Let me take that again. Stephen E. Blennis and Roger J. Spinelli. Sound like a lovely couple. Stephen H. Steve Barlow. Storm Saywell. That's a great name. Tatiana Falling, another great name. Oh, Theron Smothers. I know Theron. He works on RuPaul's Drag Race. Thank you, Theron. The Kinsey Six, I know them too, and you should know them as well. A wonderful a cappella group. I know all of them. Tom Phelps. Oh no. Tim Bourguignon. Hey, listen, your last name is French, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, so you should know how to say this. This is obviously a French last name.
Bourguignon.
Oh, Bourguignon.
Maybe.
Tim Bourguignon. Toby Jones. Travis Kishal. Tyler Goodwin. Tyler Hasty. Hey, really? My phone has to ring? I'm sure that is my husband asking me. Is there anything else we need from Walgreens besides the Tylenol liquid for my mother who's visiting?
No, it's the LA Times.
Oh, you know, it's the LA Times because I canceled my subscription, and when you cancel a subscription with them, they haunt you for months. Can you believe that? And when I tried to cancel, it was a 20-minute monologue from the. I understand, but you know, the reason I canceled, by the way, I love newspapers, was I don't have time to read it, and I felt bad wasting all the paper when I could get my news online. The only thing I'm gonna miss is that Sunday crossword puzzle. Boy, Tim Bourguignon, I am gonna miss that Sunday puzzle. Anyway, oh, we're up to the V's already. Valancy Sterling. Velvet Jones de la Fleur, which has to be about the best name ever. Like, I might want to steal that name. Like, I'm feeling a little Velvet Jones de la Fleur right now, actually. All right. Veronica Alvarez. Walter Hopgood. Wendy Engelberg, who I used to work with in New York City. Wendy Engelberg. Love her. Wellesley Ian Petchler. Wellesley Ian Petchler. Weston Nifong. Am I saying that right? Nifong? Weston Nifong. Will Bell. And good old Zachary Jones. I did it. A little applause would be nice.
Yay.
Oh, that's my mother's TV.
Oh, that's okay. I thought it was the dogs.
It's just too loud, right? It's picking up my mother's
Yeah,
TV.
we're hearing it a little bit.
Ma! Mother! Ma! I bet she's sleeping. That's what she does. She turns the TV up and then she falls asleep. Don't videotape me right now. I'm not wearing stockings. Ma, can you turn that down? Oh, we're videotaping, so. Can you turn it down? Because we're videotaping. No, don't shut it off. Just turn it lower. Alright, we're almost done. Alright. So thank you so much for contributing at this level and backing this project. And if I butchered your name, please forgive me. I did my best, and I love each and every one. I swear, like if you were here, I would probably make out with each and every one of you, or like we'd have a cup of tea together. Out in my beautiful backyard, I cut a little rose, make it so lovely for you, to show you my appreciation. So just as I said your name, if you watch it again, just picture us having tea, cut roses, a little ginger cookie that someone sent me from England, and just picture us doing that together in my fabulous little, what do you call these things? The Japanese things. Kimono! In my kimono that I bought in Nashville, Tennessee, on sale, half off. Honey, she gets the bargains. And you, give up a career in scrolling because you're a terrible scroller. You're really the worst, honestly. I mean, I appreciate the effort, but I gotta be honest with you because that's who I am. Terrible scroller. But all of you, wonderful angels, thank you. Mwah.